Hi guys, thanks for joining today's session. Sorry for delay. So guys, last class we were building emails with AMPscript and we have seen couple of ways how to interact with our relational data model using AMPscript functions. So let's open the content which we built using AMPscript. There is a lot more to do in that. So we tried to use personalization strings to personalize our email, the first name, last name, every other personalization details about the customer. And we also had to populate the product purchase, the bill amount, and all other details which we had in our data extension. So we started to create this invoice. In this invoice, what we have achieved so far, in this invoice, we have achieved the personalization string, personalizing emails with phone number, subscriber key, email address, and we have also able to retrieve product purchase bill amount and quantity from data extensions. We had three data extensions in our relational data model. One was profile, second was purchase, and third was product specification. We retrieved product bill quantity last time from our product data extensions, and profile data extensions we retrieved first name, last name, email address. We have seen how to use personalization strings. Also, we have seen how to retrieve data using AMPscript against those personalization strings. We understood that AMPscript helps to retrieve data from relational data model. For that, we have written this code snippet in which we had AMPscript block. We have declared variables and we have set the values of variables. If the values are coming directly from the sendable data extensions, we can set the value directly like this, just defining the attribute name for that variable. And if the value is not coming from the sendable data extension, and if the value is not coming from sendable data extension, we have seen how to make use of lookup relationship. From lookup, we have populated the value of product, quantity, and bill. From lookup, we have populated the value of product, quantity, and bill. So our email has now these all information: email address, subscriber key, and phone number. Email address, subscriber key, and phone number. We have these three details about a customer. We have first name, last name populated about the customer, a brief thank you for purchasing message. Plus, we are able to retrieve product bill and quantity. We are yet to retrieve image, color, and size because these three are present in a different data extension. These three are present in a different data extension, that is purchase product specification. We were able to retrieve data from two, that is profile and product. So let's open the data extensions. We have batch 5 data extensions. So subscriber profile and subscriber purchase we were able to retrieve. We are now going to retrieve data from the product specification data extension. This is a non-sendable data extension. That means personalization strings can't be used. We have to make use of AMPscript. For AMPscript, we have to retrieve product, color, size, and image. Now, guys, in order to retrieve those values, we have to declare the variables first. That means at the rate product. But product we have already stored from a different data extension, that is purchase data extension. The product value is already stored here. So no need to have a variable for product again because this contains the same product which customer has purchased from the purchase data extension. This contains the same product. What we have to retrieve is color, size, and image that we will go and define in three variables. At the rate color @size @image. Three different attributes we want to retrieve from that data extension. We have defined three different variables for that. Now, guys, these are present in non-sendable data extensions. That is why we have to set the value using lookup function. That means color color equal to what should be the color? It should be it it will be retrieved using lookup function again. We know how to write lookup function with a lookup syntax. This is a lookup syntax. In this syntax, we have to provide the path which up which the system has to go and look up. So guys, the color is present in this data extension. That means system has to go and look up this data extension. So system went to this data extension to look up for color. It found four different attributes. System can't understand what do you mean by color. It is not human. Just by reading it will not understand. So system went to this data extension, got confused between four different attributes, and it is asking you which attribute is containing the color of a product. You tell that color is the attribute which is containing the color of the product. Then once it went to this data extension, you pass the value of color as well. Once you have passed the value of color, now system is asking, okay, I went to this data extension, I came to color. There are a lot of colors. Which color it has to go and retrieve? It is confused again. So guys, you tell that you will be providing a product name. You will be providing a product name for which you have to retrieve a color. Product name you have already retrieved from a different data extension which customer has purchased. Product name you have already retrieved from a different data extension which a customer has purchased. So you tell the system that you have a product name for which you have to retrieve the color. You tell the system that you have a product name for which you have to retrieve the color. Now system went to this data extension. It understood it has to retrieve color, but it is asking which color, which you tell you have a product name for which you have to retrieve a color, and system is asking, tell me what is the name of the product which I have to retrieve color for. So you tell that the name of product is present in this variable because you have already looked up that value. This product you have already retrieved. If you have practiced AMPscript, the last lecture, you can easily relate. The product is already present. You pass this value here inside this AMPscript. The product is already available. You pass this inside AMPscript. Once you have done this, you have set a path to retrieve color. Now, in order to print the value of color, you can use v function. In order to print the value of color, you can use v function p@color. This will print the value of color. Click on done editing. Click on next option and preview this data extension. Select the appropriate data extension to preview. It should be sendable data extension as per your use case. Select the data extension you want to preview. Profile data extension you preview. Once you have previewed the right data extension, you will see that the color retrieved is blue. But what is the product? Jeans is the product whose color is retrieved as blue. Jeans is the product whose color you have retrieved is blue. You see, jeans is a product whose color is blue. You change the subscriber. This subscriber has purchased t-shirt, but what is the color of the t-shirt? Black. The subscriber has purchased t-shirt. What is the color of the t-shirt? Black. You change the value. You have laptop. What is the color of laptop? White. You have laptop. Color of laptop is white. You change the value. Customer has purchased bag. What is the color? It is pink. You see, bag is of pink color. You change the value. This customer has purchased shoes. What is the color of the shoes in your catalog? Brown. Customer has purchased shoes. The color is brown. You change the value. Customer has product purchased a product jacket. What is the color? Yellow. Customer has purchased a product jacket. What is the color? Yellow. You change it again. Again jeans and all other things. So guys, this is how we have retrieved a color of the product. Similarly, set other two functions, size and image. Set at the rate size equal to, you have to use the same lookup function. System went to this data extension, it has to retrieve size, so you provide size here. Then system will ask whose size it has to retrieve. You will tell you have a product name for which size you have to retrieve. Then you pass the product and product name. You print here size. Percent equal to V equal to percent. Here you can write size at the rate size. Similarly, you have image, set at the rate image equal to, here you have to pass image because image is present in image variable, image attribute. The same way you have to use lookup function to retrieve the data from different data extensions, but you should be having a clue how to retrieve that. Similarly, guys, you pass image URL as well. Now you see we have written the entire AMPscript to retrieve values from different data extensions. We have written the AMPscript to retrieve the value from different data extensions. Click on next option. Once we click on next option, you see product, size, color, size and image URL is printed. Color, size and image URL is printed. Change the value. Color, size and image URL is printed. Color, size and image URL is printed. So guys, this is how you print different values on email. Now instead of printing these values here, we will print these values here in our template. Color would be percent equal to V equal to percent. Here we will write color. Similarly, size percent equal to V equal to percent. Here we will pass size. Percent equal to V equal to percent. Here we will pass image. So guys, this is how we have printed a value in the system. Now we click on done editing, click on next option. Once we do next option, you see everything is printed here. Product purchased, bag, bill, quantity, color, size, image, everything is printed. Now guys, we have to format this. This is not looking as a proper invoice. The image URL is coming. We have to resolve this URL into an image itself. We don't have to provide the image URL to customer. Rather, we have to provide the image. So we have to arrange this to look more beautiful. This is currently not looking beautiful. We have to arrange it to look more beautiful. What we can do, we have layouts. Inside layouts, we can choose any layout. These are the layouts. We can choose if any layout is, if you like any layout, you can choose that. So suppose this is the layout which I feel is best fit or for our use case. We will drag and drop that layout. This is a layout we just dragged and dropped. In this layout, we can drag and drop the text box. This is a text box. What you want to populate in text box? I am formatting this thing. I can cut from here, and this thing I can paste it here inside the text box. This I can define as a H2 tag. In between we can do to format it. Now again we have this block. Here also we can drag and drop text block. We can copy it, all these things from here, and we can paste it here. Product, bill, quantity, everything we can paste it here. The next layout is of image. We want to display image here. Now what is the image? Either you pass a URL or you browse that image. We have image URL stored in this function, right? We will cut this from here and we will pass that image URL here inside this layout like this. Uncheck scale to fit, define height width as 100 or anything you want. We have displayed here image. Instead of displaying a URL, we have passed that inside an image block. Now here is the third layout where we can define a text block, that is total bill equal to, and we can pass this bill here. Instead of passing bill there, we can pass the bill here like this. Change the color so that it matches the theme. Change this, make it center. Total bill like this. And guys, product, quantity, color, size, You can pass it like this. You can make a bit of formatting here like this. You can do. Okay. So now guys, this email is looking bit formatted. This email is looking bit formatted. Now if we go and print this email, it will look better than what we had last time. Click on next option and click on preview again. Now you see, hello F4L4, thank you for purchasing with Amazon. Please find your purchase details. Here are product quantity, bill, size, and this is the total bill. You see, it is bit formatted. You change the value, you have laptop purchased, laptop images displayed. You change the value, you have t-shirt, t-shirt is displayed, t-shirt bill is displayed. You change the value, you have jeans quantity and you have jeans size displayed. So guys, like this, you can change the value and retrieve the dynamic content like this. For jacket, we have this image. For jeans, see every values are changing, first name, last name are changing, jeans, product quantity, everything is changing. So guys, this is how we have to format an invoice. This is how we have to format an invoice. Any email looks like this at the back end. It's not, it is not like what you generally see inside your inbox. This is how an email is developed using AMPscript and personalization strings to retrieve the value from different data extensions. And the AMPscript block is not printed at all. You can even format more. This image is looking a bit right. You can align it to left. And you see it will be looking better than what it was looking earlier. So this is the, so guys, all these are the blocks, button, text, every block which you can use to define your email, but more hard work you have to do on designing that email using AMPscript personalization string. Now guys, once the email is developed, you can go and click on test send. This envelope is of test send. You are able to generate correct preview of the email. You want to see how it looks inside the inbox. Click on test send. Define your email address and click on send test option. Once you click on send test option, the email test is successfully sent. Soon you will receive an email inside this inbox. Let's see when we receive that. So guys, we received this V5 invoice test email with a prefix text, and we see that the same email which we developed is visible here. Contains subscriber key, email address, phone number, first name, last name, thank you for purchasing Amazon, total bill is there, product, quantity, color, size, image, everything is available inside our email. This is how you guys do test send. Now, when you have developed the email, you are sure that okay, you can go and deploy this email, and you have tested it as well. You have to send email to that data extension containing 555 records. You have to send email to that data extension containing 555 records. That means altogether to 555 people you want to deploy emails in one go. So what we will do, we will go back. Once we go back, we can click on this option and click on send option. This will enable a send flow in front of us. This will enable a send flow in front of us. Here you have to define send classification, which you have already developed. We have already developed a send classification, V5 send classification, in which we have sender profile, we have delivery profile. That is the first thing. This is the email you are going to send. The entire code is written for the email which you have to send. Click on next option. Once we click on next option, we have to choose data extension from this list. Once we choose data extension, select the data extension you want to send emails. That is our batch 5 data extension. That is our batch 5. Drag and drop this data extension to this target option. Once you select the data extension, drag and drop to the target option and click on select option. We click on next option. Once we click on next option, you will click on next again. Review if everything is fine, if the email you have defined is fine, if the target audience is correct, all these things are correct. Once you feel everything is correct, you can check this information and click on send button. Once we click on send button, the email will be sent successfully. Now every email which is sent successfully from Marketing Cloud will generate a job ID in the tracking. A job ID is a place where you can track email performance. Like you have sent email, people might have opened email, clicked email, email got bounced, somebody might have unsubscribed. All these are the tracking information available in a job ID. So go to tracking drop down, click on sends option. Once you go to tracking drop down, click on sends option. Once you click on tracking drop down, click on send option, you will be able to get the job ID. Let it load. Not sure what has happened. Guys, it's not loading. I'm not able to show the tracking option. Something happened to Marketing Cloud recently. Marketing Cloud is loading, but Email Studio is not loading. So guys, I think Email Studio has some issues. Only that in Marketing Cloud is not loading. We will see tracking tomorrow. Is there any question today on the class we have seen? Any questions, guys?
No, sir. Okay. Please
Are you?
share this class.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. We'll connect tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, sir.